Traveling all over Turkey has become much easier thanks to the domestic flights offered by airline companies. However, it may not always be easy to find cheap flight tickets for those who want to plan an economical trip. In this article, we will examine the tips for finding cheap flight tickets on domestic flights to Turkey. Tips for finding cheap flight tickets. As you can see in our Istanbul-Lima video above, the cheap flight stew is very good. We poured everything we've learned all this time into this article to find affordable tickets. We recommend that you write this article down somewhere. You will especially find the tips in the fourth article, The Value of Gold, very useful. 1. The earlier the flight, the cheaper the flight ticket. How many times have these eyes witnessed that this is not the case? In other words, the price of the flight ticket we wanted to buy dropped as the trip approached. This is probably because the reservations did not turn into tickets and that ticket class went on sale again, or the airline reduced the price to fill the plane. Oh, how nice. Don't be surprised if you see that the flight ticket you bought 2 months in advance is cheaper 1 week ago. At the same time, you may beat yourself up because you did not buy it at the price 2 months ago. In general, if you take this gamble, you are more likely to hit your head on the rocks. In summary, it is very difficult to say anything general on this subject. But you can do things like this. You can at least make a reservation in advance and check the price in between before purchasing the ticket. Don't miss your reservation deadline. You can see statistical information such as this day, this time, how many days ago, etc. 2. Take advantage of the blessings of flight ticket search engines. Don't decide on your ticket by looking at a single search engine. Sites such as Skyscanner, Momondo, Expedia, Kayak, Turna, etc. will list prices for many airlines and other sites selling flight tickets. By the way, Kayak.com no longer includes charter companies. Low-budget airlines such as Atlas, Pegasus, Owner Air in its searches. They can all list differently from each other. It is useful to look at them separately. For example, we found our Peru ticket from Momondo. Other sites did not show this ticket. One of our suggestions on this subject is this. These sites can sometimes produce more expensive results than the airline itself. After finding the ticket, we recommend that you check the price on the airline's own website before purchasing it. Or it can be the other way around. You can also find the ticket you found on the airline's own website at a cheaper price through search engines. The point where you start your journey is very important. To give an example from the Peru-Lima ticket, our ticket was from Amsterdam. Since we could find affordable Amsterdam tickets from Turkey, we bought the Istanbul-Amsterdam ticket separately and the Amsterdam-Lima ticket separately. Interestingly, the cheapest departure city to Lima, with the same London-based airline, British Airways, was Amsterdam. The next connections after Amsterdam were London and Sao Paulo. When you look at the same ticket departing from London, the price is higher, even though there are fewer flights. No Amsterdam-London flights. In other words, more transfers may mean cheaper tickets. To give a second example, an Antalya to New York ticket with an Istanbul connection has also appeared, which is cheaper than the Istanbul to New York ticket. In short, you can start your trip not from the city you are in, but from another city that you can reach affordably. The same goes for the destination. If you are going to make an extensive trip in a country, you can choose to start somewhere else instead of the capital. Golden tips. Clear your cookies and cache while searching for tickets, or view it from another computer. Once you search for a ticket on a site on your second visit, that site knows that you intend to go there. If you look at the same flight from the same browser several times, it may give you a higher price next time, even if the flight price does not actually increase. You can delete cookies from your browser settings. You can also set your browser to unrecognizable mode when searching for tickets. For Chrome and Safari Command, Control on PC, plus Shift plus N. For Mozilla Firefox and Internet Explorer Command, Control on PC, plus Shift plus P. Make them think you are calling from another country. Buying the same ticket from different countries may cause price differences. You can use VPN to present yourself in a different country. Choose another country in the airline's country selection, and proceed with English in the language section. Search for this with ITA Flight Matrix. The last digit of the search information is sales city, that is, the sales point. Try making that home the country you are going to. You can try other countries to see if anything changes. To illustrate, I did a search. Since we are in Lima now, I looked at flight tickets for May 1 to 10, Lima to New York. In the first search, I chose New York as the sales city. The cheapest flight is Copa Airline with 828 USD. In the second search, I chose Lima as the sales city. The same flight turned out to be S of 2,818. Since I said I was in Lima, he showed it in Peruvian currency. S 2,818 is worth 871 USD. There is a difference of $43 between the two tariffs. All you have to do is buy the ticket from the airline company's website as if you were at the cheaper sales point, Sale City. So buying a ticket from Copa Airline as if I were in New York. Other resources: ukazgazi.info and travelfree.info. Travelfree.info, which we always visit when looking for tickets anywhere, has now opened its Turkey branch at ukazgazi.info. They find and issue such tickets that you won't believe their prices. Be sure to check out these two sites before traveling anywhere. While ukazgazi.info only focuses on flights from Turkiye, travelfree.info has flights from all over the world. Occasionally, such prices coincide that you suddenly find yourself making plans for a destination you had not thought of. By the way, they do not sell from their website. They just give you where to make the reservation and the date ranges. You go to the relevant site and make the purchase from there. Interrail Turkey, our favorite Facebook group, a 100,000 plus family. A beautiful spirit of sharing has emerged. One person from the group is getting married. There will be few people at our wedding, he says, come too. Young people from all over Turkey flock to the wedding by hitchhiking. Something happens to someone in some corner of the world. He writes to the group, and there is sure to be someone who can help. We suggest you follow this Facebook group. Young people here immediately catch all the campaigns and paste them on the wall. Even those who buy this ticket and travel share their travels. We bought our Peru ticket after seeing a friend's post here. If you're reading this, thank you again. Write to us. There are a few sites called Secret Flying, Fly for Free, and Travel Free. We haven't bought tickets from them yet, but they offer great deals. Take a look, we say. Cliché, but working cheap ticket. Finding techniques. Especially for short distances where low-cost companies operate. For example, domestic, Europe, Middle East. You can also look for one-way tickets. In other words, buying the outbound and return flight separately can make your ticket cheaper. You can find low-cost airlines flying to your destination from the Which Budget page. You can subscribe to the mailing lists of airline search engines and airlines. You will be informed about campaign times. You can use banks' travel-related credit cards. You can sign up for airline mile programs, flexible dates. If possible, try moving your departure and arrival dates by +3 or -3 days. You may be able to get a more affordable price. Fly connecting. If you are trying to go somewhere in Asia or the Americas, it can make a huge difference. This is how we brought the Peru ticket, which cost 1,200 euros at the time we were looking for, to 400 euros departing from Amsterdam. This is how we went to Lima for 1/3 the price. Create your own transfer. For example, are you going to the Canary Islands? Fly to Madrid with a low-cost airline. Stay one day if you want, then fly to Canary with another low cost. This way we saved 35 euros. Finding cheap flight tickets in Turkey domestic flights is possible with the right strategies and a little research. Making early reservations, setting flexible travel dates, comparing different airline companies, and following discounts are among the steps to be taken for an economical trip. By keeping these tips in mind, you can travel to Turkey's beautiful cities at more affordable prices.